Hey, Leo. Hey. Morning, Rose.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. I'm guessing there's a story that goes along with this one,
Yeah,
huh?
it's a beauty. This ambulance here was on its way to VGH this morning. So the paramedic tells me he's slowing down for the turn here. Okay. This car here just comes right out of the alley, gets right in the middle of the road and stops.
He didn't just pull out, he pulled out and stopped on purpose?
Stops dead. So the collision, of course, occurs, and the paramedic's jumping out his driver's side door. This idiot's getting out his door, and as he comes around the car, like where you are now, he sees, oh, he's got a rifle in his hand. He starts demanding morphine.
Morphine?
Yeah.
Morphine, okay. Well, morphine holdup. That's got to be a first for me.
Kind of a new law, isn't it?
So we got a robbery.
Yeah.
And then what?
Well, then, he doesn't give me any argument. He gives up his drug pouch, and then our guy heads off down the road with a rifle in his hand, I guess, a bag of drugs with him. Leaves his car right there, but the story doesn't really end there. I want you to meet, this is Mabel Norman. Well, unfortunately, it was in the back of this vehicle while this was going on. Here she is there. She has stroke symptoms. It's not the first time either, so he's rushing her to VGH. And, traffic accident isn't the best thing for a stroke. She gets shook up pretty good, so now this ambulance ain't going nowhere. So they call for another ambulance. By the time that one gets here, she's dead.
So now we're up to homicide.
Yeah, it's kind of like a domino thing.
Okay. All right, well, we got it from here.
Okay, maybe I could bump into you a little later. That'd be good for me.
You got it?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
All
See you
right.
later, bud.
We'll see you. Boy, this is a mess. You run those plates yet on this vehicle?
Yeah, it was stolen in Alberta 2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's good to know.
We got the paramedics separated. They're waiting in the cruiser to talk to you.
Okay, that's good. Did you take a look through this vehicle yet?
No, she's all yours after for you.
Good, that's what I want to hear. I got this one.
Hey, you the coroner?
Yeah, Vinci.
Hey,
How are you? Where are we?
we're going up the alley here.
Okay.
This one ain't pretty.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're dealing with a fire here. That's pretty clear. What else do we know?
Well, that's a story. You're going to want to talk to that guy over there with my partner first.
Okay.
That one, yeah. He's an appliance repairman. Name is Steve Carson.
Okay.
That's his van up there.
What's this? Okay. What's his name again?
Steve Carson.
Mr. Carson? My name's Dominic Da Vinci. I'm with the coroner service. I wonder if you could tell me what happened here.
Well, I was driving past this building here on my way to pick up some parts.
Uh-huh.
When I see this guy on fire in that scaffolding thing there.
Was he up in the air?
No,
He was on the ground.
on the ground.
Okay.
So I grabbed the fire extinguisher from my van and I run like hell over there and sprayed on the guy.
Was he still alive at this point?
Yeah, he was still alive, but all burned. Bad, burned. So I go back to my van and I radio 911 for an ambulance.
Good.
And then I hear this sound, this whoosh.
So what?
Like a whoosh sound.
Okay.
And I turn around and the fire started up again.
The body was reigniting. That's the whoosh?
Yeah. So I hightail it back there to put him out again, but the damn fire extinguisher runs out of fluid. Empty. There's nothing I could do.
So you gotta stand there and just watch this guy burn right in front of you. That's harsh. Excuse me. Did you call victim services?
No, not yet. I will.
Okay, don't waste any time. I got somebody coming here that you can talk to. It helps.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Gee. Wow. All right, this guy's obviously painting the building here. He must have had a vehicle. Did you see a vehicle around?
Yeah, there's a van up in the loading dock over there.
Oh, excellent. Great. I'm going to want to take a look at that.
Okay.
What about the painting company? Did you call them?
Yeah, no answer. We're trying to get a hold of the owner. Got his name off of the papers in the van. It's Clark Macklin Painting Contractors.
Guess it's a bit early for them yet, eh? Okay. Do we know how this fire got started? Are there any other witnesses?
Nobody so far. We're still canvassing, though.
Clean-shaven, short dark hair, 40s maybe, jeans, beige jacket.
Anything else stand out about this guy? Tattoos, scars?
Well, he didn't look like a street junkie. I mean, he just looked like a normal guy.
All right. What about the rifle? You get a look at that?
It was a hunting rifle, you know, like you see in the Western movies with the thing on the bottom.
lever action. All right, that's good, thanks.
Okay.
The other paramedic was in the back of the ambulance, so all he saw was the guy's back as he was running away.
Okay, I got a description.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yeah, did you find any other witnesses?
Well, we're still canvassing the area, but it was early. Not many people around, mostly warehouses.
Okay, keep trying. Go check out this vehicle. Some damage here, previous accident maybe. Right, see what we got in here.
Oh, we got some gas receipts from Alberta and BC. No credit card, just cash purchases.
A lot of junk food wrappers in there and stuff.
Yeah, you got food stains on the seat, mustard and ketchup, sloppy eater.
Hey, you don't have to be a sloppy eater to make a mess like that. Those little packages, they're hell to get anything out of.
Hey, some old copies of Tiger Beat.
So what the hell is that?
It's a girl's magazine. I used to read it, too. You got a hairbrush back here, too. Looks like it belongs to a girl.
Yeah, well, there's no way of knowing if that stuff was in the car before it was stolen or not. So we're going to have to contact the registered owner, find out if he had any kids. Check out that glove box. Anything in there?
No registration, just some maps of BC and Alberta.
All right. Well, we better back off here. Call IDEN, have them take it in. Maybe they can get some prints for us.
See what I mean? There's a, you can see a strip right there where he was painting, but then look how far it is down before you see any signs of soot marks.
Yeah, well, the staging was down here when the repairman saw it burning.
Yeah, well, I know that, but I'm starting to think now that maybe it's burning before it came down, or maybe it's burning while it's coming down.
Well, you think he came down for more paint or something?
More paint? I don't know about more paint. See this melted mess over here?
Yeah.
You know what that is, don't you? That's one of those 5-gallon big things of paint. He's obviously got oil-based paint. He's got another one over here, so that's what's burning, eh? It's got to be. It's just the paint. So I don't think it's coming down from more paint.
So he wasn't coming down then?
Well, he's coming down. I just don't think it's about the paint. And there's this silvery stuff now. What the hell is this? See how it comes right down and I'm standing in it. It's all over the road here and everything. That's a lot of it, whatever it is. I'd love to know what this is.
Looks like solder.
It does. Can't be. Okay, let's get a look at that van.
All right.
Any witnesses turn up yet?
No, it's Saturday. This area's pretty deserted here. There, it wasn't locked. Just full of painter stuff, you know? Rags, brushes, rollers, roller handles.
Yeah.
Just about everything you'd expect in a painter's van.
Okay. Look in the front here. Lunch pails.
Well, yeah, you work hard, you get hungry, right?
Not that hungry. There's 2 lunch pails here. See that? 2 lunch pails. That's 2 painters. I say we're missing a painter.
You know, I didn't see that. Well, what do you think happened? Well, maybe he went to go get more paint or something.
More paint. Well, why wouldn't he take the van?
Maybe he had his car here?
You see? That's the answers I'm looking for. Those are exactly the questions I want answers. Okay, what you can do is maybe go and keep trying to contact this painting company here, and at the same time, you might check out who owns or leases this place. You never know, they might know something that can help us out.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, hi, Leo. Prints from the stolen car match a Douglas James Shelby. He's wanted on a Canada-wide warrant for kidnapping his 10-year-old daughter, Jennifer, in Ontario. One of those custody battles.
Yeah, both parents want custody. Neither one will give an inch. So that stuff we found in the car must belong to the little girl then, because I checked with the registered owner, and he doesn't have any kids.
Well, Shelby's been on the run for 6 months. There have been several sightings, but nothing confirmed, all the time working west.
We should get a hold of the wife. She'll have something to say, I can guarantee you.
I already put a call out to her. And I got these pictures from CPIC. Looks like he had a beard then.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get anything else?
Yeah, that car was involved in another accident not too long ago now. The owner claims there weren't any dents in it when he had it, but he could be just trying to pass on the blame.
Oh, yeah. Didn't report it because he didn't want his insurance to go up?
Right. And IDEN says they found some traces of old dried blood on the driver's side in the back seat.
Old blood?
And the owner claims that there is no way that it could be his.
And I guess it's been in an accident since it was stolen. Maybe somebody got hurt.
It could be.
Hi.
So, Suki said I should come to you, get put in the picture about what Brian's been up to.
Yeah, we just don't want you getting hurt trying not to rock a boat.
If I had a choice, I'd take another partner, but when I transferred to Vice, I didn't get asked, just got assigned. Nothing going on between me and Brian at all.
All right. So we don't want to put you in a position of ratting him out either. We want to give you a chance to get out of the picture when things go down.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you should probably think about taking a few sick days, something like that, you know, to get yourself out of there.
All right. Thanks for the heads up.
Hey.
Thanks for making the effort.
No problem.
Take care.
See ya.
Mr. Da Vinci?
Yeah.
It's Mr. Macklin, owner of the painting company.
Thanks for coming by. Sorry.
This is terrible.
Sorry about this. Thanks.
This is awful.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't believe this has happened.
Yeah. Okay, you had 2 cleaners working here. Am I right about that?
That's right.
You happen to know their names?
It's, Tom Fredericks.
Okay.
And, Carl Dixon.
Unfortunately, one of your painters is already dead, and the other one seems to be missing. Any idea where the other painter might be?
They should both be here.
It should be.
Fredericks is a family guy, you know. He's pretty reliable.
Okay.
If anyone's missing, it'd be Dixon.
Oh,
He likes his beer. Usually phones in sick or hungover or just doesn't show up. Won't be the first time.
Did he drink at work ever?
No.
You sure?
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, Fredericks wouldn't put up with that. He would just send him home.
Great.
I can't have one guy painting alone, you know, that'd get me in trouble with the WCB. I don't need any problems with them.
Have you had trouble with WCB before that?
No, I'm just saying, you know, I don't want any problems.
Yeah.
You know, it's a small business. It's hard enough to make ends meet.
Relax. I just gotta know the history there, okay? Were they experienced guys?
Oh, yeah, these guys, they're pros, you know. They knew what they were doing.
Okay. That's about it. I just wondered if you wouldn't mind waiting around in case something else comes up, you know, because you can... What?
Actually, I got a bit I got to do on another job. Is it all right if I come back a little later?
Yeah, okay. If you just do one more thing for me and go over and see this constable, and did you give her the names and addresses of these 2 gentlemen that were working for you?
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming down so quickly. Sorry about this. What the hell is that? Jeez. Hey, guess what?
What?
Right behind you, this trailer here, the gray trailer,
Yeah.
there's a body on top of it.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, there's a body on top. It's probably our missing painter. See if you can grab a ladder here somewhere, okay?
Yeah, this has got to be the other painter. He's got the same color paint as the building all over him.
How the hell did you get up here, anybody?
Maybe when the fire started, he jumped over it.
So, I see the charring on his hands.
Yeah.
Same thing occurs on his feet. Yeah, that's probably where he grabbed the swing stage right there, eh?
Yeah.
See the way he's charred like that?
Yeah.
I've seen charring like that frequently in electrocution cases, eh?
Oh, man, you think?
Yeah, I'm starting to think that's exactly what happened here. You know, enough electricity goes through your body, and it's like all your muscles just contract. Boom, just sends you flying. That's why they gotta lock them in the electric chair. Did you know that? Yeah, because otherwise they go flying out of that damn chair. Yeah.
You looking at the hydro wires?
That shot of electricity had to come from somewhere. It's gonna knock them right out of that swing stage and all the way over here on top of this trailer. That's what I'm starting to think happened here.
Great, thanks. So we're ready to go on the dope sale to Rick. We just got to get you to sign the requisition form for the coke.
Right, okay, that's tonight sometime.
Yeah, that's what Kenny figures, but it's Brian driving it, so we're gonna see.
Going for 6 ounces?
6 ounces, yeah. I mean, anything less seems a little lightweight for Kenny to be dealing.
All right, I'll call lockup and I'll have it ready for you. How you feeling about it?
It's Kenny's game here, so we'll let him play it. We'll back him up.
What about Brian's partner?
Marla? Yeah, she's gonna take a couple sick days.
Just a word of caution. Keep your eye on Kenny. I get the sense he's a little cocky now and then. Remind him dope deal's the bait, not the end game. We're looking at Brian for homicide.
Yeah, we'll do that. Remind him.
Great, let me know. Thanks.
This got to be our investigator there, Leo. Vancouver homicide, you don't?
Yeah, thanks for coming so fast.
You said on the phone you spotted our guy?
It's in that motel right there. I've been watching the place. He left about a half hour ago. Doesn't have the beard anymore, but it shall be all right.
What about the little girl? Did you see her?
No, I didn't see her.
So she could still be in the room there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We should take a look.
All right, I'll point it out to you.
You've been tailing this guy all the way from Ontario?
Yeah, a few weeks behind. He's pretty resourceful. He's a good con man.
How do you mean?
Well, some of the things he tells people about where he's been and where they're going, like he's newly widowed and moving his little girl out west to start over. Little girl doesn't like to talk about her dead mom. 10 minutes of that, he's got them crying in their teeth.
Oh, so he knows how to get their sympathy?
Yeah, well, that's not all he knows. I mean, for a guy who's supposed to be a straight-hour school teacher, he's a natural car thief.
How you been keeping up with him?
Well, he's got patterns. He stays in campgrounds, cooks on a Coleman, so he buys fuel regularly, chops at gas stations, eats a lot of junk food.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Not that many campgrounds in the city.
Well, that's when he goes for the low-rent motels. You know, the kind with the ground room floors you can park your car in front of. Nothing fancy, but you gotta have a TV. That's for the little girl, I guess. Mrs. Shelby told me about the ambulance thing. You guys figure out what happened there? You allowed to say?
No, we're still working that out. Did you ask any questions at the motel there?
No. As soon as I found out you guys were involved, I backed right off.
You sound like a cop. What's your background?
15 years OPP, till I got the boot. Cutbacks. That's his room right there.
Yeah, you know what this soapy thing, you know what that is? It's melted aluminum.
Oh, yeah?
Melted aluminum, like the aluminum extension handles we just saw in the van. It's melted, but that's what that is.
So they were using the roller handles to do more wall without having to move the staging.
Exactly, because they're lowering the staging because they want to paint the next strip down. And what happens, I bet you anything, is one of those guys wasn't paying attention, wasn't watching behind him. He lays his aluminum extension across the rails of this thing. He makes contact with that power line up there.
See, that's a mistake. Aluminum's your perfect conductor.
Perfect, and this whole thing's aluminum, right? So aluminum handle meets aluminum staging, and that jolt of electricity just sends our poor friend flying all the way over here on top of this trailer. And the other poor guy, he's standing in there, and he's got 2 5-gallon things of oil-based paint, and they go up whoosh, like the repairman said, and that's it. He's kind of caught in the middle, eh?
How many volts is that, you think?
I don't know, but it's a lot. It's not enough to kill the guy. We know that because the repairman said he was moving around when he got here. Maybe he had rubber sole shoes on. I don't know. We'll find that out.
Yeah, but then how'd this thing get down here? You take your hands off the controls, it stops moving, right? That's how it works.
It's lowering itself, when you think. I mean, like, that electricity has probably fried the descent brake on that, and it's coming down the fast way.
And that puts him on the ground on fire.
Puts him on the ground on fire.
Could be him, except minus the beard. Could be the girl, too, but her hair's short now. I only saw her the once when they checked in. He said she'd been sick.
What else can you tell us?
They're pretty private. The don't disturb sign's usually on the door. He says he likes to clean the place himself. Just gets clean towels for housekeeping. The girls don't mind, saves them the work.
Is he in his room now? Somebody said he might have gone out.
Don't know.
You got the key?
Okay, we'll take it from here. You just stay in the office. Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Oh.
She's been hurt. Jennifer. Jennifer? Her pulse is weak. We're going to need an ambulance. You hang on, honey. We're going to get you some help, okay?
Tell him the back way, no sirens.
This is Detective Rose Williams. I need an ambulance at the City Center Motel, back alley, no sirens.
Drug pouch there. Looks like he's getting ready to run again. We're going to need some backup in a van so we can get in close. And before we back out of here, we're going to have to plug up this door lock.
They'll be here soon, sweetie.
Where you been, man? I've been waiting here for half an hour.
Am I late? I thought we said 11:30.
It's noon.
standing out there shivering and sneezing.
You got a bug or something?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Well, maybe you should take a day or two. I don't want to be catching what you got.
No, I'm all right, okay? I won't spread it. So, what's up? Where you been?
I had to take some personal time. A friend of mine needed some counseling.
Counseling?
Yeah, that's what happens with problems with her husband.
Right, counseling.
Look, no offense, right? But you're definitely coming down with something, okay? Why don't you take a couple of days, whatever.
Okay, maybe I will. You gonna be all right without me?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be lonely, but I'll make do.
I know this is difficult. I promise I won't take too long.
It's all right. You have to ask your questions. I just want to know how this could have happened.
Well, I'm very anxious to find out the answer to that, too. Okay. How long did your husband work for Mr. Macklin?
3 years. He started working there just after we came out from PEI.
From PEI? Okay. Was he doing the same kind of work back there?
Well, no, he's a carpenter. He couldn't get any carpentry work out here, so, there was lots of painting work, so we started to do that.
Okay. And did he talk much about his work at home? Did he say what it was like working for Mr. Macklin?
Well, he was glad for the money, but, it was hard, long hours, and Mr. Macklin liked to make it clear who was the boss. And the van kept on breaking down.
The van? I noticed the van, too. It look a little worse for wear.
Yeah, well, that's work, you got to put up with things.
And what about other equipment that they had to use? Did your husband complain about anything else there?
Yeah, that scaffolding thing that they had to use with the bigger buildings.
The swing stage that goes up and down?
Yeah.
That wasn't reliable?
Well, he said it was hard to get it to stop where you wanted it.
Oh, yeah? Did he tell Mr. Macklin about that?
Yeah, he told him, but Mr. Macklin couldn't afford to replace it, and so he'd get it fixed, and then it would work for a few weeks, and then it would just go back to the way it was before.
Is that right? How long had that been going on for?
For over a year.
A year.
You think that has something to do with the accident?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know for sure anything right yet, but as soon as I do know, I'll call you myself, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have any other family living out here?
No. No, it's just the three of us now.
The situation that you find yourself in now doesn't hurt to obtain some legal advice.
We can't afford a lawyer.
Well, I'm going to give you this name here. It's Phil Rosen. He's a lawyer, but he's not going to charge you just for consulting. Just tell him I told you to call, okay?
Thank you.
Good guy. I've got my cell on there, too, if you have any more questions.
I guess I could call him, but it's not going to bring Tom back, is it?
No, it's not. Hey, Helen. Yeah, it's me. What? No, I didn't forget. I'll give her a call. Yeah, I promise. Listen, will you check out a Macklin painting contractor for me? I want to know about any industrial accidents, consumer complaints, inspection complaints, the whole 9 yards, okay?
Hey,
Hi, hon.
Willa Edwards is waiting for you.
I thought I was supposed to just call her back.
Well, she wanted to see you.
Well, does she know about the Darcy Charlie inquest being put in the back burner?
I told her you were on your way, and if she wanted to speak with you, she should wait.
Thank you. Hey, Willa, how's it going?
Hi, good, thanks.
Nice to see you. What a nice surprise.
Well, look, I know this is forward, but I wanted to talk to you again.
No, don't be silly. There's no problem at all. Have a seat.
Thanks. I just wanted to follow up on the Darcy Charlie inquest.
Yeah?
Yeah, we made the phone calls like you asked.
You did?
Yes, though Mr. Kelly doesn't seem to share your enthusiasm. And I've got some background on Darcy, in case it's any use to you.
Darcy Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Geez, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the stand that you're taking on this. Do you have a date set for the inquest? I'd like to be there. Maybe even get some standing to speak.
I have a problem with that inquest. I lost my witness. I had one witness. And we found her dead in an alley. She died of an overdose. She was an addict. But without that witness, I got no clout.
What about the people who were working down at the needle exchange that night?
Well, unfortunately, we haven't been able to locate any of them. And I guess no one's really prepared to come forward on their own at this point. So I don't know what to do, really.
So you haven't changed your mind about the inquest?
No.
Or are you waffling?
I'm not waffling. I have not changed my mind about this inquest. Trust me.
Okay. So if I can get you another witness, that'll be all that you'll need to convince Mr. Kelly.
If you find me another witness, this puts this whole inquest in a different light.
Well, let me see what I can do.
Okay?
We'll be in touch.
I hope so.
You look at that stuff in his room? He researched that morphine. Pages off the internet. He knows how to get information. I guess that comes with being a school teacher.
Seems pretty organized. Got a rifle, ammunition, cooler, tent, sleeping bags, cooking stuff, everything you need.
Yeah. Did you happen to catch that guidebook to Alaska? Guy could lose himself up there.
Yeah, I always thought I'd like to go live up north in the wilderness, away from the city.
Yeah, I always figured you for a romantic.
Well, I don't know how romantic it is. Something about the wilderness, you know what I mean? Build a cabin, chop wood.
So why don't you do it then?
Well, because I'm not 35 anymore, and chopping a cord of wood's easier said than done. You know? Maybe this is our guy. Douglas Shelby, Vancouver Police. Put your hands on your head and don't move.
We have a Canada-wide warrant for your arrest. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, just leave us alone.
You got any weapons on you?
No. What did you do with Jennifer? Where is she?
Jennifer, an ambulance took her to the hospital. She's fine, all right? Just relax.
Can I see her? Please, no, just let me see Jennifer.
She's all right, okay? That's all that counts, isn't it? She's okay, all right?
She's okay.
She's fine.
Hey, Kenny, how's it going?
All right, yeah, good. We're in business?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Get the legals sorted out.
All right, yeah. You pick up a wire for me?
Yeah, it's right here. It's the latest. It's tiny. You ever used one of those before?
No, it's about a third smaller than I've used, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to be receiving in the car. It's got a pretty good range, but we're going to try to keep within a block.
All right, yeah. How's the coke?
It's supposed to be top quality. There it is right there, 6 ounces. What's that, about 170 grams metric?
Good.
So how's it going to go down?
Car to car, but I don't know where yet. Brian's playing it close to the vest. I doubt if Rick even knows yet. I'm going to follow his lead and we'll pass to Rick. Rick's going to pass it to Brian, but I don't think Brian's going to turn up to the deal itself.
No, probably not, but we'll hear it on the wire.
You take care of Brian's partner. What's her name? She's not going to be in the way.
Marla, no. She's off sick. She got the flu.
Yeah, it's going around. Okay, well, I'm going to wire myself up once I get the call. I'll give you guys a buzz to check the link.
Yeah, right. Listen, yeah. If anything feels not right about this, you just let us know, okay? Lay back if you have to. It's a homicide we want to get him on. It's just a hook, right?
I understand. I'm just helping with the setup.
All right, good.
Anything else? We good?
No, we're good.
Mr. Macklin.
Yeah.
How you doing? Got a minute for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, did you figure out what happened to my guys?
Yeah, I kind of think I did. Your two men were up there on that swing stage because they were going to paint that great huge wall, and they wanted to do a good job and all that. The problem they had, though, was the swing stage itself. It just wasn't working right.
That's not right.
It's not?
No, that swing stage was in good working order.
That swing stage was not all right. It was not working correctly.
Well, if that was the case, then they shouldn't have been using it.
That's right.
They know that they got to check the equipment before using it, okay? If it's not working, then they got to call me.
Well,
so I get a phone call.
You got a phone call. You got plenty of phone calls on that swing stage. Numerous complaints, I know that. But still, you didn't replace it.
It didn't need replacing. It was fixable, so I fixed it.
Well, that's what those guys thought, too. But here they are. They're trying to paint the next strip down from where they painted. Okay, and what happens? The swing stage goes one of these, right? Just drops down too far. And one of your guys has got his extension handle, which is made out of aluminum. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what came in contact with the power line, and that's what happened to your guys. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's it.
Okay, so my guys were negligent then.
What?
They weren't paying attention to what they were doing.
Oh.
Hey, come on, it's tragic. Look, I'm really sorry.
No.
But it's their fault.
That's not the way the law works, okay? The way the law works is that was your equipment, you provided it, it was faulty, and I'm starting to think, what else around here? Other equipment around here is also faulty. You know, it didn't take me 10 minutes to find out numerous infractions you've already been fined for.
You know what? I think we're done talking.
And what about that van those guys were driving? That didn't exactly look kosher to me either. You know, I'm going to check every piece of equipment you own, Mr. Macklin. That's what I'm going to do.
Not today.
Well?
Not today, not.
It's going to happen. And this time it won't be a fine you'll be looking at. If I have anything to say about it. Sure about Lenny Banks? How he pulled out of the race and everything?
Yeah, because of the drunk driving thing. Hey, nice work letting that slip out.
Don't say that. No, I didn't do that.
You didn't?
Is that what people are saying? I don't play like that.
Well, what's the difference? You know, he's out, you're in. That's what you want.
No. Just difference is in my reputation, eh?
Your reputation depends on what people are saying about you. You know, what your friends say and what your enemies say. And you're short on friends.
What do you mean? What are people actually saying?
Well, right now they're saying with Banks out, it's a two-horse race between you and Jacobs.
See, that's the thing. Bill Jacobs, that's not an issue, okay? I went to him right off the top. He says he's not interested in the job, and in fact, he threw his support in behind me.
He threw his support behind
That's what he told me.
That's not what I'm hearing. I hate to tell you this, but right now, they're saying that he's the new favorite.
What? Yeah. How can that be? Yeah, like I've been getting conned here? He's been lying to Louise for me?
Oh, Jacobs told you that he wasn't running. He was definitely playing you, man. I mean, he's not shy about it being ambitious.
That puts a whole new light on everything, doesn't it? I must have been asleep at the wheel here. Oh.
Right on time. So, how's Kenny? Is he good to go?
Yeah, looks like he's ready, hanging around his room with the American, waiting for a call. So where's it gonna happen?
Parking lot on Main and Kingsway. I'll be close.
What about the money?
There you go. It's all there.
So you sure about this, man? I mean, about ripping him off? It's not gonna look good on me.
I told you, we've got the law on our side. Don't worry about it. After you give him the money, I'll pick him up. We'll never know you had anything to do with it.
All right, I'll let you know what happens. Hello? Hello?
What's going on? No, I'm at work. No, I can't stop by. I gotta put in at least a couple of hours. Yeah. Uh-huh.
When we got on the road there, just the two of us, it was so good. After all that her mother put me through, it was like a breath of fresh air.
That must be tough, being on the road, never knowing if you're going to get found out.
After a while, I didn't mind it. It was like being alive again. I felt like I was in control of my life, like I was the one making decisions for a change instead of somebody else.
Why don't you explain us what happened to Jennifer?
A piece that I stole in Alberta had bald tires. I hit the brakes on the freeway coming out of Hope, and it went into the ditch. Ended up against the tree.
When was this?
3 days ago, I guess. Jennifer was sleeping in the back. She didn't have her belt on. I think that she cracked her ribs. I just thought if I could help her with the pain, she'd be all right.
Yeah, well, taking her to emergency would have been the best way to help her with the pain.
Then I would have had to surrender her. I couldn't do that. You don't understand.
Yeah, you're right there. I don't understand.
I'm sorry that woman in the ambulance died. I'm not a killer. And that's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, you might want to put that down in your statement when we take it.
We'll be adding another charge against Mr. Shelby. His daughter died about an hour ago in the hospital. Broken rib, punctured a lung.
I thought she was going to be okay.
Do you want me to tell him or get Leo to do it?
No. I'll tell him. Just give me a minute, okay?
All right, I'm about to meet up. Bless your high beams if you hear me.
I think I'm just gonna lay back here a little bit, circle the block. We should still get a pretty good reception.
Okay.
How are we going?
Good, yeah. Weight's good? 6 ounces, right?
It's good.
Well, I know where to find you if it's light.
Go ahead. Take your time. You can weigh it. We can go to your place if you want.
Nah, I'm good. Here, count it if you want.
I know where to find you if it's light.
All right, bro.
All right. It's done. He's leaving.
This is it. Your safe injection site.
Boy, this is great. It's a lot further along than I thought, eh? Isn't this exciting to see this thing finally getting started? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we got a few hurdles to clear along the route, but,
Like what?
well, we're a little bit short before we can open up.
What province there? Where do they stand on their funding? Are they in for their first year?
Oh, yeah. No, they're in for a piece, not the full load.
Okay, what's the shortfall?
It's about $1 million, give or take.
$1 million. Well, that's not exactly small change.
No, it's not.
You're not concerned? What was... Okay, well, the missing $1 million, where does that come from? Where do we find that?
I don't know.
Huh?
No, we're kind of running out of governments. I'm still working on it, but...
Well, if there's anything I can do, you gotta let me know.
Oh, believe me. You're going to be hearing from me over the next little while.
What?
There's going to be a few shots fired across our bow. I've come to understand that not everyone shares our enthusiasm for this. Or our vision.
What is that big deal? There he is.
Hey, what's happening? Is it all right? Okay, come to the window. Come to the window, man. Jeez. Come out to the car right here and bring a little taste for me, okay? Just a little bit. All right. Thanks, man.
So what do you want me to do with the rest?
Oh, just hang on to it for me a couple of days, all right? But thanks for this. This will definitely get me through the night.
Did you rip off his cash?
Don't worry about Kenny, all right? I'm taking care of him.
Doesn't look like anything went down this time, huh?
Yeah, hey, man. Somebody ripped me off while I was outside talking to you. No, I'm telling the truth, I swear.